Hello, you guys. I was actually steaming some doll hair today, which I never knew worked because I did it one time before, and I actually used like a steamer, but I had it on high. And I found out if you put it on low, okay, you take your doll that has the ratty ends. If you have a share doll, the old one from the 70s, regardless whether it's the vinyl hollow one or it's the real one, um, like the baggy share or the gypsy one or the regular one. Just nylon hair in general, how it gets really ratty on the ends, you could actually fix that. I did that today. You just take your dolly, and you have to have a stone floor, or you know what I'm talking about, like a tile floor, basically. And make sure it's clean wherever you work, and don't put your doll's hair on no dirty floor. So you just kind of wipe it clean with some kind of cleaning stuff. You lay your doll down. You brush the doll's hair up. So you just brush it straight up. You need a ball bristle brush. You can get it from the 99-cent store. They're not expensive. I'm just getting any generic one that'll work just fine. So take your steamer and put on a low, okay? And just a regular Walmart steamer, the kind that you can like has like the thing on the front of it. It has like a cushion or something on front of it, like a regular steamer, but the one that you could put on shirts, like the kind with a little sponge on the end, and you want to press it down on the low setting, like, and while pushing the button, like press it and just run it across the ends of her hair. And then you take your little ball bristle brush, you brush it out, and then you do it like a couple times until it'll lay straight. It's amazing. I actually have it right here. This is the one that I had stripped all the paint off of and everything, because I want to do like a some kind of oak doll or whatever with her. I've tried multiple times to repaint her, and it's been failed every time. So she's like a work in progress, but I have it right here. Let me show you. I did her real quick. Let me show you if I could see. It's like really, really straight. You see? It's like really flat and really straight. These ends were so ratty and they didn't even separate. You see how they separate now? It's amazing. You know how when you have your share dolls and they start getting ratty on the ends? So this one's just like that. See how it's like really flowy and stuff like that? I'm gonna get a good close up on the doll's hair so you can see. It came out really nice. So yeah, this is my best angle that I can get. She does have very nice ends now. From what they were before, from what they are now, it's like they actually separate, which is weird. Do you see all the separation that's happening? And again, you just want to take your steam and just press it down like this. Like, get the column with the sponge on it. That way you can press it down on the hair, lay it flat on the linoleum floor. Not plastic, but you know, a tile floor. And you want to press them ends out really, really well, and it'll come on very nice. I wish you could see it in person because it looks amazing. It's hard to tell on the camera because the camera, but you could see, look, you see how they all press straight, and these ends were so ratty and so bad. Do you see how nice and straight they are now? It's amazing. Look, it separates. Oops. So it does have separation now, which is amazing. That's the one. See, I had stripped the paint off earlier, and she actually looks more like Cher than she did before. I don't know, what do you guys think? She looks more like Cher now than what she did earlier. This is just the hollow. This She came from the gypsy box. Basically, she came from the gypsy box. She didn't come from the baggy. I think the ones from the baggy are even more hollow than she is. But so yeah, I had been kind of trying to redo it because I don't want to pay um the Denise lady that does really good reroots and stuff like that. She offered to do it for me, but so I actually did contact Denisa to try to, redo it for me because I know she does really amazing work, but I can't afford what she's giving me. She did give me a price and she did offer to redo it for me and just reroot it completely, new eyelashes and new face makeup. But the price was a little bit steep for my range, so I'm just trying to do the best that I can from my knowledge. I had bought some like watercolor pencils and I'm trying to redo it, but it's like been a fail every time, so it's gonna take a lot of practice. I have been dipping her head in gasoline to get rid of the paint. I did the what I did first, I did the nail polish remover to get rid of all the paint, and then like I tried to do it with the watercolors, like the watercolors. What are they called? or watercolor pencils, and you just kind of sketch it like that. And you take your acrylic paint and you paint it white. Like I know what I'm doing. Like I watch a million YouTube videos of this crap on how to do it, but it really does take a lot of practice to get it just right. And I've dipped her head in gasoline repeatedly because I sprayed the sealer on it, like the spray sealer after you finish everything. You're supposed to spray it, or you spray it by layer. And gasoline took everything off, took the paint, and it took all the spray sealers. So if you ever get any spray paint on anything, gasoline gets rid of it. So even though it'll smell, you just throw it in the washing machine. That's what I did with this doll before I pressed her out. I actually threw it in the washing machine, and they got rid of most of the smell, but it's still there, just a faint bit. But it did remove all the spray paint. So if you ever get spray paint in your stuff, just take a rag with some gasoline. I know it's gonna really stink, but just wipe it down. We had got spray paint on a leather seat, I think, and we wiped it down with the gasoline, and it did work amazing. It just has a very chemically smell. So I would advise you maybe to get something, do it on something that you can actually throw in the washing machine afterwards, because you're gonna need to wash it afterwards because it stinks so bad. Oh my god, it's horrible. But so I've been redoing her. I did actually spray an Armor All car stuff to wipe down cars. You know, an Armor All vinyl protectant to condition the hair, because the hair was really dry and coarse before I did that though. Before I pressed it out, I sprayed the Armor All and I brushed her completely out, and it made it a little bit easier to get the knots out. But then once I put that steam on it, it just made everything just relax. The Armor All just like went in and just conditioned everything along with the steamer. So I think it came out pretty good. I'm gonna post some pictures on Instagram. You're gonna see them if you follow me on Instagram. You're gonna see these pictures. So yeah, just remember, like and subscribe. So I hope that helps you with that little tip to get rid of spray paint. Just use a little bit of gasoline, even though it's gonna stink. So I mean, it gets rid of all the spray paint or any kind of lacquer sealer, anything. Not so much doll paint, but I mean, it gets rid of everything. So yeah, so I hope that helped you with that little tip. So just remember, like and subscribe, and you see more doll videos. Bye.